Top of it, top of it, top of it. It's your boy, Coach One Stack, man. You know, we at it again. Being at our best, man. Building esteem of self through thinking, y'all. And, you know, I've been dropping these videos, man, especially doing all this little puffy stuff and so many other things going on throughout the whole country, throughout the whole world. And, you know, some of you guys think that what P. Diddy's going through is the most important thing in the world. But I just wanted to drop this little tidbit on y'all today and really discuss the elephant in the room, so to speak. Now, we have Jeffrey Epstein. We knew who Jeffrey Epstein was. Can you understand what I'm saying? Jeffrey Epstein was accused of the same types of charges that Diddy was, and actually convicted of the same type of charges that Diddy is accused of, but he was given a sweetheart deal 16 years before his demise, okay? So now, if you guys aren't familiar with Jeffrey Epstein, long story short, he had the little kitty charges, and he was in the same jail, the same detention center that Puffy is being held in currently, okay? So now, I just want you guys to use your head and read between the lines and do the math, because they probably gonna take this video down, you know, but I want you to keep this in mind. The day that Jeffrey Epstein supposedly deleted himself, let me tell you what all took place. You had two corrections officers sitting there at their post. And these two corrections officers just happened to fall asleep at the same time. Hey man, is it possible? Anything possible now. Anything's possible, but both of y'all fell asleep at the same time. Now, and simultaneously to both of y'all falling asleep, the camera which watches Jeffrey Epstein's cell just happened to malfunction. So we got like three coincidences here. See, if you ever read the book, The Alchemist, you would know that there are no such thing in this world as coincidences. Things happen because they happen. So now back to that coincidence. We got two corrections officers that just happened to fall asleep on post at the same time, while simultaneously the camera that is watching Jeffrey Epstein's room happens to malfunction. And guys, for those of y'all who've never been familiar with a jail or being incarcerated, you know, all jail don't have bars. They don't have like things from the Raptors, you know, where you can suspend things from them. Normally, when somebody is incarcerated, okay, because they're saying that Jeffrey Epstein, that he deleted himself by way of using his CPAP machine. Now, let me tell you why that's not possible if any of you guys got a half a brain. Now, when people are incarcerated and they choose to delete themselves, what they do is they will take whatever string or whatever they have and they will tie it to something, right? Normally, it's not anything very high because it's nothing long enough to have legs dangling and have a person suspended in the air. But they normally will tie it off to something and then they will have it around this part of their body. And they normally will just kind of get on their knees and lean forward like this. And after leaning forward for quite some time, because I've seen this happen on more than one occasion, what happens is eventually that person just goes to sleep and they never wake up again. But see, the funny part about that is when that happens, you don't have any broken bones in this part of your body. In Jeffrey Epstein's case, he had broken bones on this side of his body. So let's get this straight now. Two corrections officers just happened to fall asleep at the same time. Simultaneously, the camera that's watching his cell, right, malfunctions. And at the same time, a CPAP machine, which cord is not very thin, just happens to, you just happen to delete yourself by way of using that, but you break bones on each side of your neck. That only happens when it's done when something is manual. Can you dig what I'm saying? So now we're going to get over to Puffy. See, a lot of people's problem with P. Diddy is, and they want to know, is he going to try to delete himself? Is people going to try to delete him? He's already using other people's phone time. See, They're going to do everything that they can. See, and the thing is, Diddy is so cocky. He is so, thinks he's so far ahead of the game. He has so much blackmail material on so many people, including, what used to be Mayor Eric Adams, who caught some federal charges and was sitting in the same jail cell that he was in, and that's the same jail that Jay-Z will be sitting in real soon. Can you dig it? Their job is to keep Diddy safe. And when Diddy was on the kind of watch that they put you on so you do not delete yourself, you're in there with no clothes on, or at the most you will have like a paper gown that doesn't rip so that you cannot take your own air out of your body. Can you understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep this video clean because I don't want them to flag the video. So, there's some people that think that they will try to delete Puffy. Some people don't think they will, but he won't try to do it himself. He is too vain, right? He is such a narcissist. He wouldn't, and he don't have the intestinal fortitude, which means the NUTS, to do that to himself. He's just not built like that. He's scary like that. He's not a street dude. He don't live by code. See, most people who live by code that have gotten caught doing the things that he do, guys, if y'all better turn back and watch The Godfather, man, and you will see how many people, because they just felt that they had did something out of line to the family, they deleted themselves, and they did it with a smile on their face because they knew their family was going to get taken care of. Now, once again, we ask, is P. Diddy's safety, is his safety a concern to the rest of the world? Well, of course it is, because it's people that get paid to watch him, to make sure he's okay, right? But if given the chance, do I think that anyone will try to hurt him? No, I don't. Simply because of all of the blackmail evidence that he has been having on people since the 90s. The man has up and said that he has made videos and kept everything documented on video since the 90s. So, of course, nobody's name wants to come out on that paperwork. You have people who might have been nice and wild and free, back in the 90s, early 2000s. Now these people are married, settled down. They done found God, and they paying people to keep their name up out of their business. But definitely, if certain people had a chance to Epstein P. Diddy, they definitely would try. But to me, he is a much bigger fish due to he was in a different type of lane. Guys, you have to understand something. Diddy is not the first person to do this. Do I think he did it? Yeah, I think he did it. That's on him. And God's going to judge him, and a jury of 12 of his peers will judge him, and whatever they deem fit, if they find him guilty, it'll happen. If he don't, he just won't. That's just how the system is. But the thing is, we think he did it. Of course he did. They didn't just wake up one day and just put all these charges on this man back. But definitely, no, he's somebody that they want to try to keep alive. Somebody has to take the fall. And it's going to be a whole lot of secrets that are coming out, especially now that Jay-Z has got indicted on, one of these sexual assault charges that involved a 13-year-old. See, that's the problem with a lot of these guys, man. A lot of you fellas, man, you like them young. You want to control them, and it's something, man, a lot of you men, y'all love a woman with small hands, and you know exactly what I'm saying. And it don't get no smaller than when y'all dealing with these little kids. Can you dig what I'm saying? So for those of y'all that keep asking me, do you think that Diddy's going to try to delete himself? No, I don't. But I do think if certain people had a chance to delete him, then they would definitely delete him to try to shut him up, to tie up all the loose ends. No different than they did Lee Harvey Oswald. And if y'all don't know who Lee Harvey Oswald is, and y'all too young to figure that out, you shouldn't even be on my page. But yeah, they will try to tie up all the loose ends. Tying up loose ends has been done since the beginning of time, and it will not stop with Puffy. He's not the most important person in the world. Can you dig it? But hey, man, that's just some news from me to you guys. If you like that content, make sure you share it, like it, post it, repost it. Hey, man, spread that news, man, because you're only getting that good game from Coach One Stack, because there is only one standing ahead of Christ, and that's God. And remember, we here to build our esteem of self through thinking and not drinking, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day. Church.